Welcome, welcome, welcome.
In this day.
Hey man, we having a beautiful day, man.
Yeah, why not?
Welcome everybody to Capital Recovery Center Coffee and Conversation. It's a beautiful thing, man. We here today, and welcome to Coffee and Conversation. And my name is Michael, one of the recovery coaches.
And my name is Craig, also one of your recovery coaches. Welcome.
And I am Karen, also a recovery coach.
All right. So how everybody doing out there today? You got your coffee, your conversation? We'll talk about a little bit. What we got? Announcements? Any
Recovery on Wheels is going to be out tomorrow at 10 at the Wendy's parking lot. The old Wendy's.
The old Wendy's, she said.
The original Wendy's.
the original Wendy's?
Yeah, Bristol have two Wendy's now.
They do?
One in Upper Deerfield.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Is that Upper Deerfield?
I think somewhere down there it changes.
Yeah, somewhere it changed.
Somewhere down there it changes.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, we here today. We're gonna be doing some life skills. We're finishing up with something we had started. It's talking about different life skills in recovery from the BuckeyeRecoveryNetwork.com website. You can go there and receive some material, just like we did to help you personally or help you to do groups or things like that. So today we're going to go over, see what we got. Why teaching life skills is important and essential life skills to learn in recovery. So we got twofold topics that we're going to cover today. And life skills, I believe, for overall are beneficial not for people just in recovery. Life skills is needed for everyone. So just that fact that we're using this topic is good for everybody who watches this video now or who watches it later.
Yeah, and I first learned about life skills, believe it or not. Don't mind staying in incarceration.
Nice.
I was like, life skills? Man, I know how to live life on my terms.
Yeah.
Come to find out, I was all jacked up.
Dressed up trash can.
Dressed up trash can, walking around. Just a mess.
Just a mess. No life skills. Life skills is essential. In the beginning of this topic, it has said, what are life skills? So let me read that before we go. It says, life skills are the tools that a person needs to navigate through the challenges of everyday life. While some people may think these skills come naturally, the opposite is often true. These life skills can be built through education and practice. Keyword practice, meaning you have to use them. So with that being said, let's jump into what we got here. You want to go, Miss Karen?
Yeah, it says, in life it's important not to assume that every person has received the same education and foundation of life skills training. Teaching life skills to people of all ages can help a person identify what they know and how they feel about what they know. Life skills can help with the adoption of healthy behavior patterns and enhanced decision making.
That's good.
So that's a good thing. Don't assume that everyone has the same level of education.
That's right.
So a lot of people don't have the same background training. You know, I come from a single parent home, and so some people was raised with two parents in the household.
That's right.
And so therefore they may have more tools when it comes to development of life skills. So be aware of that. Be mindful of that in your relationships.
Sure. And don't assume that every person has the educational background like he was just saying. It's important. That's a very important tool about life skills, is because sometimes we think because we know it that another person knows it. Or that if you see something that appears to be a problem or a difficult task, we assume this person should see it as well. And I was thinking about that in my own life. When I was messed up on my substance abuse issues, I didn't actually see how I was living. Other people seen it, but change didn't happen until I actually seen it. Once I seen that this is wrong, something's wrong with my life, then I was able to do something about it. So don't assume other people know what you have been educated on. All right, benefits of life skills. According to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, some of the benefits of learning life skills include these: reducing special health risks, improving self-image and self-esteem, increasing healthy behaviors and protecting oneself from harm, and reducing violent behaviors. The United Nations Office of Drugs and Crime also found that teaching life skills training was more effective in delaying the onset of marijuana and alcohol use in young people when compared to adolescents who did not participate in life skills training. So look, some life skills training is very important because, again, we go back to the part of assuming someone knows it. Like, we need to teach life skills to individuals, especially our youth, not just our youth, but it's very important that they learn new life skills.
And I like the second bullet, Mike, when you were saying improving self-image and self-esteem. And some people, they grow up with people telling them that they are worthless or they cannot achieve certain things or that they are nothing. You know, those are self-defeating words that can harm a person's self-esteem and self-image. And so we try to instill, and we need to continue to instill in people certain self-image and self-esteem to let them know that they are people, good people, that some people that make bad decisions. You know, there are good people out there, even though you may be going through whatever you may be going through in your recovery or in your addiction. I just want to encourage you, let you know that you're not a bad person. You're a good person that made bad decisions.
That's good stuff right there from the professor. It's good stuff. That's good stuff. A study published in the International Journal of Preventive Medicine studied 6,000 students and found the positive influence of life skills training on drug abuse reduced prevention of suicide and AIDS prevention. The same journal article reported on a survey regarding how life skills training affected a person's attitude toward drug abuse. So life skills, again, we're talking about why teaching life skills is important. It will, if you have better life skills training or teaching, because who in the neighborhood that you know was having life skills training? Most of our life skill training came from on-the-job training. What we was doing on the fly. We ain't had nobody training us how this is how you budget, this is how you do this, we didn't have that. So it's very important to teach life skills. We can move on.
Essential life skills. That's where we at?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to, jump the gun.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you got it. Hey,
sure, man. Tell him.
Hey, he usually jump pages, man, but we pull him back. It's called pulling Craig's coattail. Hey, when you're on this page, man.
Slow down. Bump the brakes. All right. So it says, essential life skills to learn and recover. A person must practice life skills training regularly. And addiction treatment in and a patient. Let me read that again. A person must practice life skill training regularly. And addiction treatment in an inpatient or outpatient program can be the beginning of that.
Must practice life skills training regularly. That means this is not something you just do on Sunday. This is something that you have to do every day of the week. And the more you get the practice of life skill training, the more you'll be able to implement those life skill training techniques into your life. And I believe that the more training and stuff that you receive, it comes a point in time where you actually don't need more training. You need to start to apply it.
There you go.
Because if you're constantly training, and never get the opportunity to apply it, then you basically just be feeding yourself up with a lot of just material with no application. So it's a person must practice learning life skills training regularly. But in parentheses, we're going to interject right there. Also be able to apply what they learn.
Good stuff.
All right. Practicing self-care is another essential life skills to learn in recovery. And self-care is a hot topic.
All right.
Self-care prevent burnout in today's world, but it means that a person takes care of their mental and physical health. When a person first starts in their sobriety, self-care measures can start small. These steps can include cleaning living space, engaging in good personal hygiene, taking even 15 minutes a day for a person to relieve stress. These small self-care measures can help to reduce tension. Self-care, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
Real big
A lot of those who have probably never been in the addiction field or never experienced the lifestyle of addiction, you might say, those are minor stuff that a person should normally do. But to those who are, like this article said, those who are in sobriety, those are big steps. You know, when you constantly, me myself, when I'll just keep the focus on me. When I was running the street, I tell you one, you know, even though I had a roof over my head and all that good stuff, however, I don't believe I took the time out to really take care of myself.
Yeah.
You know, especially, you know, I had the clothes on from Monday to Sunday.
Next Monday.
The next Monday.
I seen you last week.
Right, man, you got the same shirt on, man. You got the same pants on. And, you know, and you look at me now, you might say, that's the old Craig. But, you know, truth be told, a lot of people struggle with that type of personality traits where we may forget or we may not live up to what we was taught due to addiction.
Yeah.
You know, I'm quite sure most people would have been taught, you know, take care, you know, brush your teeth, wash your face, put some deodorant on. But when you're in that lifestyle of addiction, not that you forget, but it has a strong hold on you.
It's the bottom of the barrel what to do and how to take. Self-care is not even an option. Nobody don't care about self-care when you in active addiction. But self-care is a hot topic for today. It's a hot topic for clinicians, recovery coaches, supervisors, directors. I don't care what field you're in. Self-care is very important because if you burn out from something, then more likely it's due to lack of self-care.
So there's many aspects of self-care.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. All right, let's move.
Good nutrition. Many rehabilitation programs will offer nutritional counseling and even cooking classes. Some programs may even have a registered dietitian that provides counsel to a person based on overall health and weight goals.
Good nutrition. Gotta eat your fruit, your vegetables, your water. See, you got water over there? Yeah.
And I got fruit juice. Is this coffee and conversation?
Yes, this coffee and conversation.
I ain't gonna talk about fruit juice in the cup and all that good stuff. But that is so important. That's good stuff, you know. Learning how to eat the proper foods.
That's good stuff.
Even cooking classes.
Yeah.
I sure would like to be. We should try to get somebody in here, Mike and Karen.
A good nutritionist.
Get a nutritionist and talk.
My daughter's a nutritionist.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll get her to come in.
Okay.
Talk about some good. Do one of the Wellness Wednesdays.
Oh, we got that coming up, right?
We got Wellness Wednesdays coming up.
We about to start that soon. Right?
Real soon.
Real soon.
Well, might not be on Wednesday, but we're going to have a Wellness Day.
A wellness day.
Where people
and what's
come in.
some of the topics? We got enough time to cover
There's
that.
spiritual, emotional, intellectual, physical, social, environmental, and financial. So we'll have people coming in all those different fields and with their expertise, and they will give us education dealing in those particular areas of wellness, because we know we talk about the holistic.
So we're still on healthcare, and one of the other bullets a subtopic is building healthy relationships.
Nice one. That's a good one.
Building healthy relationships. Substance abuse can affect relationships with friends and family. Sobriety can provide an opportunity to rebuild or strengthen these relationships, as well as meet new sober friends who provide additional support. It's very important to focus on your relationship. And a lot of relationships have went sour due to our addiction, and we probably have made some bad decisions and probably got into some bad arguments or whatever you, and so
Destroyed relationships.
destroy relationships. So sobriety do what? It helps to rebuild. But the person on the other hand has to be willing to receive.
Yeah, and even if they don't you get stuck there.
Yeah.
When you're trying to build healthy relationships, if you're trying to restore or repair or come to some type of understanding of relationships that you had, if the person on the other end doesn't, will not be or is not open to repairing the relationship, don't allow that to cause you to go back to your substance abuse issue. Anywhere but back.
You sound like a certified counselor, man. Don't you can?
Hey, don't let that
Don't let that
come
keep you
back.
in the rut, huh?
Nah, you gotta keep moving. Don't go back. Building healthy relationships is important, but you can't allow people who don't want to build these relationships back or repair these relationships back to hinder you. All right, taking control of your health. Did we do that? All right, healthy behaviors can help you feel physically better, as well as you know you are doing something good for your health. Examples of healthy behaviors include exercising, eating healthy food, getting enough sleep at night. If other chronic medical conditions exist, taking steps to better manage those, such as going to the doctor for a checkup, can help. When was the last time you went to the doctors to have a physical? Remember, I always try to tell people that you don't have to be sick to go to the doctors.
Right.
You can always go to the doctor just to get a physical checkup, because there are a lot of sicknesses out there that we can experience that aren't seen immediately. So my wife told me all the time, a lot of people who come to doctors with a very bad type of sickness also had, it took, started here, but by the time they came to the doctor, it got worse. But if they would have came back here, it would have been a lot easier to prevent. So I'm saying that to taking control of your health. Don't wait till you feel something to go see the doctor.
And especially those who are elderly people. And due to the COVID, the pandemic, it really took a toll on those who already had pre-existing illnesses.
That's true.
And so we want to be mindful, continue to be mindful, even though the vaccination is going on and all that good stuff. Don't let your guards down. Continue to go to the doctor, like Mike said, and get your vitals checked.
Get you some vitamins, man. Multivitamin. Well, I ain't a doctor, but ask your doctor about the vitamins.
That's right.
I ain't a medical professional, so I can just refer you to a doctor. I don't know what you should be taking. I'm sorry. I'm talking about, no, you don't.
So life skills. Let's talk. We got enough time to talk about life skills for avoiding relapse?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Why not? Many addiction treatment programs will offer life skills treatment sessions. While a program may not always specially call them life skill classes, the term often applies. At its heart, life skill training is about self-care and making the kinds of decisions that keep a person away from drugs and alcohol. For example, of some of the life skills a substance abuse treatment program may offer include what?
Avoiding risky situations. High-risk situations. Good decision making involves trying to remove as much temptation to return to substance abuse whenever possible. These are high-risk situations. When you find yourself in a high-risk situation, for instance, if you're triggered by smell or by location or places, Remove yourself from the high-risk situation. That will put you in a better position to prevent relapse. So always remember, avoiding risky situations. Next.
Next is developing coping mechanisms. Often substances are abused as a way to deal with stress, but this is not a healthy way to cope with stress. Learning coping mechanisms can help a person find healthier ways to deal with their anxiety. Examples include meditation, deep breathing, and other stress-relieving measures.
Okay, and another one can be managing stress and emotions. Learning to recognize emotions and how to interpret these emotions can help a person move forward with life while in recovery from substance abuse. To think that a person won't have struggles after achieving sobriety is unrealistic.
Unrealistic.
However, learning how to better cope with these emotions is a step forward.
That's good stuff.
That's great stuff. You know, it tells you not only that you learn about these emotions, but you have to interpret what they are, identify these emotions. How are you feeling? You know, we used to do, when I was doing intern, they used to do at this mental health place I was at. I'm not gonna call it name, but they do a mood of the day, and what that entails, it helps the person, you know, if they're feeling a certain way.
How you
Elaborate on that.
How you feel?
You know, it's managing stress and emotions.
Learning how to better cope with them. And that's important too, because a lot of times people use drugs or alcohol to cope with different types of levels of their emotions or stress. Learning different ways to cope with those emotional roller coasters is a good resource to have. Learning how to cope with them. What else we got here?
Developing a routine.
All right. Routine can be very helpful in recovery. Establishing healthy behaviors such as getting enough sleep at night, eating a healthy diet, exercising, and more can help reduce the likelihood of relapse. Developing a routine. You get you a nice healthy routine. My routine wakes up, I wake up, I say some prayers, I get me some spiritual reading in. I plan out my day, what I want to try to cover during the course of the day. Even if I don't accomplish all those tasks, I still have something that I look forward to possibly doing. I have a routine, and if the routine doesn't go as planned, I still have a routine, and I try to do as much healthy things as possible during the course of my day.
And for me, one of the things I try to focus on is getting a proper rest. I know me, if I don't get a proper rest, I'm very irritable. And I don't like to be irritable to others, and so I don't like to display that, so I try to get enough rest at night so that when I wake up, I'm alert, I'm aware, even on the job. It's for those who may be working in the warehouse and dealing with machinery and stuff like that, and you come and you're dealing with your sobriety, get some rest.
Some rest.
Because you don't want no accident occur, you don't want to get hurt. And you just want to be on your top game, your A game, your Tiger Woods
game.
Bring your Tiger Woods game to work and bring it to your sobriety as well.
Oh man, with that we're going to talk about for the rest of the few moments. Spotlight Recovery we have coming up for this month. Spotlight Recovery is every first Friday of the month. We spotlight someone who has been in recovery, who has been successful. And with your permission, we would like to use you as one of our Spotlight Capital Recovery Center Spotlight Recoveries. We will have one coming out this Friday, 9 o'clock. This is the first Friday of the month.
Oh, wow.
And we will have someone who, just look on Capital Recovery Facebook page. And if you would like to be one of the participants to be spotlighted for the month, just follow the link of that page on Capital Recovery Center, fill out the information. And you too could be someone we spotlight for recovery. The purpose of us doing Spotlight for Recovery is because you can use your actual life to inspire and give hope to people who know you. And when they see how your life have changed, that will instill with the hopes of it instilling in them wanting to go down that same path.
So that's in the same lines of a success story.
Success story, that's right.
Wow, all the good stuff, not all the bad stuff. We focus so much on the negative.
Yeah.
For once, not for once, but it's good to know that Capital Recovery Center under the Cumberland County Human Services are providing these type of achievements online. Wow, that's good stuff.
And also, if you need any help with any type of programs, obviously we here to assist you in sober living, help with some of your bills. You can always call us 856-391-7449 here at Capital Recovery Center. We got anything else over there?
Just a reminder of 4-hour walking through recovery on Friday.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
11. Oh, and we're going to be meeting now at the center.
At the Salvation Army?
No, here.
Oh, me here?
Yep.
Oh, me here.
What?
And we're gonna leave from here.
Hot off the press.
I mean, it's right out front. You get to see the building. It's a beautiful building. Beautiful.
Wait till you guys come see it. What about Thursday? We got anything Thursday?
All recovery meeting, 1 p.m. All recovery meeting. We'll have a host of different topics. All of these meetings that we are talking about, you can go to the Cumberland County Human Services YouTube page and watch all our previous recorded videos. Comment, like, share, please subscribe, hit the bell, and hit all so you can get every time we get on something new, you'll be able to see everything that we provide.
Right on.
All right, with that being said, what else we got, Mr. Dingle?
I think that'll do it for this week.
That'll do it for me. Thank y'all for tuning in. For everybody who always support us, Capital Recovery Center. Again, we have a host of things in store for you coming. We have wellness program coming up. We have coffee and conversation. And soon we'll be open to more than just appointment only. So stay tuned for that. And we will be doing a live and letting y'all know about all the services that we actually provide. That way you'll be able to have more information on those instead of just getting it on the fly like we do. But thank y'all for tuning in today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See ya.